Welcome to the Decentralized Intelligence Hackathon Season 1 closing ceremony. It's been a great couple of weeks. Everybody's had their ups and downs. This was our first ever hackathon over at LearnWeb3. We're super happy with how everything turned out and super proud of everybody who made it this far, who submitted a project, who's on this call right now, who took a chance and built something during this hackathon. This was our first time, as I said, hosting our hackathon. We had over 350 people from around the world, from 56 countries, hacking, hacking in this hackathon. About 40 projects were submitted in just a short duration of 2 weeks, and 13 partners, and we will be announcing all of those winners today. So this was a great success, in my opinion, for our first hackathon, and this is just the beginning of so much more that is yet to come. So again, big thank you to everybody over here, and big thank you to everybody who made this hackathon possible and helped us create a great experience for all of the hackers. So thank you to our sponsors, Flow, Space ID, Stacks, Streamer, Orderly Network, Kite, and Wormhole. And also thank you to all of our community partners, Chainstack, Conflux, Blockvision, Subsquid, ThirdFi, and Swisstronic. And thank you to all the mentors, all the TAs, all the volunteers who helped out in the Discord, who were answering questions. Some of those calls went on for many, many hours. So thank you to everybody who was there. And I've already thanked you, but I'll say it again. Thank you to all the hackers who participated in this as well. So last but not least, I do want to mention again that for even if you just participated, even if you submitted something at that point, that in itself is a pretty big deal. And all of the projects that were submitted for season 1 are on the screen right now. Find your name. I urge you to screenshot this, post it on Twitter, and getting to this point because it is a big deal in and of itself, regardless of any of the prize announcements that we are about to get to. So screenshot this page, post on Twitter, and we will come back. So congratulations to everybody. But after this closing ceremony, you go back, you will be able to look at everyone's projects. So go over to the hackathons page on the LearnWeb3 website and click on the projects button to look at all the different submissions, see what you can get from there. And also, we would appreciate if you could share your thoughts with us. So if you go to the hacker portal now, you will be presented with a feedback form. We would love it if you would take a minute to quickly fill it out, and it will help us a lot for our future hackathons and future efforts. So highly appreciate that if you could go do that afterwards. But with that said, without further ado, let's get into the winners for the Decentralized Intelligence Season 1 Hackathon. So who's excited for this? Drum roll. Okay. Yes, the website will be updated shortly with all of the projects and the feedback form after the ceremony is over. Okay, so let's get into the winners then, shall we? So starting off, we will start off with Streamer's Bounty. So Streamer had a $2,000 bounty on best integration of real-time data and AI with 3 prizes. The first place $1,000, second place $600, and the third place $400. The challenge was to build the best integration and real-time data streams using Streamer. So first winner we have for this in third place at $400 is Breathing Easy. So Breathing Easy is a fully decentralized AI chatbot that getting weather data streams from Streamer and generating and publishing AI responses on a Streamer stream as well, letting them being consumed by other streams in the future. So congratulations, Breathing Easy. Third place, Streamer Bounty, even $400 for that. Moving on to second place. For second place, we have Streamer ML. Streamer ML is using the price feed, the ETH/USDT price feed from Streamer Binance, and it's using a custom machine learning model to train itself on the data and predict future trends. So congratulations to Streamer ML, all the work. I looked into the custom ML model they built. Very cool stuff. Um, this is second place at $600 for the Streamer Bounty. And for the first prize at the Streamer Bounty, we have crypto queries. So congratulations, crypto queries. Crypto queries allows users to harness the power of blockchain data from Kite and Streamer through SQL and AI queries. So basically, you can execute queries on Kite's dataset using SQL, get AI to explain them or generate those queries for you, and you can also save your queries and like you can log in and save your queries as NFTs on chain using your Space ID domain names. It is deployed to Arbitrum. So congratulations, crypto queries, for first place in the Streamer Bounty. And that is all for the bounty. So moving on, we have Orderworks $3,000 bounty for Order Book Boss. The challenge was to build an innovative application using the Orderly SDK to empower order book dApps. Here, the winner of this bounty is Wally. Wally T. I didn't quite know how to pronounce this, but Wally T is a Telegram-based chatbot that combines AI and blockchain to make it easier for users to interact with crypto. You can simply send messages for it to create or import wallets, get account information, resolve and reverse Space ID domains, buy and manage your Space ID domains, bridge tokens cross-chain using Wormhole, and also execute swaps through the Orderly SDK. So it's a wallet that's actually a chatbot managing your keys for you, does everything. You just message it and it will do it for you. So congratulations, Wally P Wallet. Again, I still don't know how, but congratulations. You win the Orderly Network Bounty for $3,000. Moving on, we have the Kite Bounty for the $3,000 data uploader. The challenge was to build an application with data that has been uploaded to data pools on the Kite network. For this one, we actually have a returning project. So the winner for this bounty, as you might have guessed, is crypto queries. So we've already talked about them, but again, crypto queries allows you to use AI and SQL to query data sets that are on Kive and then store your favorite ones as NFTs on Arbitrum and also log in with the Space ID domain names. So congratulations, crypto queries. You also win the $3,000 Kite bounty. So congratulations for that. Okay, moving on, we have Stacks with a $3,000 bounty for proof of AI. So Stacks bounty was about creating a proof of concept AI agent that can work with. So for this, the winner of the Stacks proof of AI bounty, the prize goes to Donkey Bets. So Donkey Bets is a relatively advanced chatbot model that is trained on a variety of crypto sources, including Stacks, but among a lot of other cryptography data. And the goal for this project was to act as a learning assistant. The goal for the project was to act as a learning assistant for new students and people who want to get into this space. So congratulations, Donkey Bets, for winning the Stacks Proof of AI bounty. And yeah, okay. So moving on, our next prize comes from Wormhole for $3,000 cross-chain savant. yes, Bounty, you can update your GitHub now. But okay, so next prize for Wormhole, $3,000 cross-chain savant for the best cross-chain application built using Wormhole and automatic relaying, or the JavaScript SDK. The award for this goes to Multiweb. So Multiweb is a really cool, actually, solution for smart contract deployment on multiple chains. You can install Multiweb in any hard hat project and just run npx multiweb in your terminal, and it will open up a UI where you select all the chains you want to deploy to, and it will deploy to all of those chains in a single So pretty cool project. Congratulations, Multiweb, for winning the Wormhole 3000 Chain Savant Bounty. And yeah, okay. So moving on, we will start getting into the Space ID bounties. So thank you to Space, first of all, for being a gold sponsor and supporter for this hackathon. For the Space ID bounty, we have a $7,000 pool for novel use cases of Space ID split across 5 prizes, with the first, second place being $2,000, third and fourth place being $1,250, and the fifth place being $500. For this pool, we'll start off again in reverse order. So fifth place, again, goes to a returning participant, and fifth place here goes to Crypto Queries again. So congratulations, Crypto Queries. Once again, you have the $500 fifth place bounty from Space ID for the project. We have already talked about them, so I'm not going to repeat what Crypto Queries does, but congratulations if you're on the call here or watching it later. You get fifth place for the Space ID bounties. Next, for the fourth place for the Space ID bounty, we have SpaceSnap. SpaceSnap is actually two things. It is a Space ID domain name management tool, and it is also a MetaMask snap that allows you to resolve and verify Space ID domains while making transactions. So you can be sure that you are sending money to the right person, and that support for Space ID domains into MetaMask through the snap. So that's pretty cool. Anything MetaMask snaps, I think, is pretty cool. So congratulations, SpaceSnap, if you're on the call. You win fourth place for the Space ID bounty. Moving on to the third prize, also at $1,250, we have Interstellar. So Interstellar, pretty cool project. It extends upon the utility of Space ID domains by enabling them to function as token-bound accounts through ERC 6551. Interstellar is deployed on both the Arbitrum and the Binance Smart Chain. This helps Space ID holders not only to manage and trade their domains, but also to do transactions, store tokens, other NFTs, and so on within their domains, much like an EOA account. So cool overlap. Congratulations, Interstellar, for third place in the Space ID bounties. Then, for second place at $2,000 for the Space ID bounty, the second place prize goes to Secure ID. Secure ID also introduces token-bound ERC 6551 accounts for Space ID domains, allowing for a secure and verifiable means of identity and access within the smart contract wallets ecosystem. In addition to that, it also allows for cross-chain asset transfers directly to and from Space ID domains, using Wormhole as a bridge between them. And lastly, also integrates decentralized messaging on top of these Space ID domains by using XMTP. So really cool project. Congratulations, Secure ID, for winning the second place $2,000 bounty prize from Space ID. And finally, getting to first place for the Space ID bounty, we have a returning winner, and the first place goes to Wally T wallet. I was practicing this ceremony before right now, and I haven't figured out how to say this. But Wally T wallet gets the first place for Space ID for their AI chatbot that is actually a crypto wallet and allows you to buy, manage, resolve, reverse resolve, rent, and so on Space ID domains across multiple different networks. So congratulations, Wally, for this prize. And with that, this brings us to Space ID also had a $3,000 pool prize. The results for that are to be declared, and we will be reaching out to folks who will be selected for those winners after the ceremony via email, and that will not be announced today. So if you're waiting on that, we will be reaching out via email in the coming days shortly about that. With that said, I would like to welcome Andrea from Flow for announcing the winners from Flow. Again, Flow has been a huge, huge supporter for the hackathon with their $25,000 prize pool. So thank you, Andrea. Thank you to the entire Flow team. Um, I'm gonna, I'd love to, I'm gonna hand you over the mic, and I'd love to hear your thoughts, and we'll go through the winner announcements for Flow.
Yeah, sure. Hey, everyone. First off, congrats to everyone who's won so far. Congrats to everyone who took the time to, build a project. I think hackathons, of course, everyone wants to focus on the prizes and on winning stuff, but I think the real purpose of a hackathon is to test your skills, have a little friendly competition, and if you walk away with prizes, that's even better. But I think just having submitted something is a win in itself. And so really congratulations to everyone. I also want to say that for Flow, since I was judging along with my colleague the Flow submissions, we had 19 submissions, so a good portion of the total ones. And so again, even bigger thank you to everyone who did choose to try out Flow and build on Flow. Regardless of whether you won or not, I'd love to keep in touch on how your experience was, especially if you didn't end up submitting, or if you did submit and you have any feedback for me. We're always trying to improve our DevX and our developer experience. So please reach out to me, and your first impressions and your experience is more valuable than you think, because we need fresh eyes. We need people who have tried a lot of different things and see how we can make everything better. So with that out of the way, I think we can move on to start talking about the winners. Yeah, so we slightly changed the prizes. If you have a perfect memory, our initial prize pools had second and third place, have slightly more money for second place and slightly less money for third place. But given the submissions, we ended up choosing for second and third place to be even, and fourth and fifth place to be even as well. So it's going to be first place, and then 2 equal prizes for second and third, and 2 equal prizes for fourth and fifth. All right, I guess we can get started. So I'm assuming it's going to be in reverse order. So let's start with fifth prize. Fifth place goes to FlowQL. FlowQL built a Dune-like a Dune-like API and dashboard platform that allows developers to use SQL to query Flow. And what it does, it effectively parses and performs basic analysis on the on-chain data, which is very useful. You may have seen stuff like this in Flipside Crypto. You may have seen stuff like this, maybe not for Flow, but on Dune. And it's really nice to see how the team, has built something for Flow. So congrats to the FlowQL team for building this. All right, fourth place. Fourth place goes to FlowSign. And they built a contract signing platform similar to DocuSign or ETHSign. It has implemented excellent on-chain logic and also supports walletless onboarding driven by Flow's hybrid custody. The UI could definitely do with a little sprucing up, but under the hood is what counted. We talked about this in our launch. What was it, like the opening ceremony? I was very clear that we judge projects by the cadence code, not by how pretty the UI is. So props to the FlowSign team for having done things really well, and congrats on winning 4th place. All right, let's move on to 3rd place. Drum roll. Third place is PromptChain. Now, loved this project. Really well made, very slick. One of the reasons I really loved it is because this was an idea I had in the back of my mind for a long time, and it was kind of scary to see someone build it. But it was really cool, and how you integrated with the OpenAI playground, and you can have wildcards. You can try prompts by paying a smaller amount of flow, and you can buy prompts by paying a bigger amount of flow. I think the AI world really needs a marketplace for prompts, and I think prompts will become more and more like apps in the future. So good idea, great execution, and congrats. You guys win 3rd place. All right, let's go to 2nd place. And again, 3rd place and 2nd place are even, so it's not that 2nd place is better than 3rd place. The other 2nd place is SwiftPay. So SwiftPay made basically an AI-powered payroll and invoice processing application. They combined 2 different technologies, Flow and Streamer. And the cool thing is that the dashboard also supports batch flow payments and general employee management. So really solid, just general well-built platform. So congrats on winning 2nd place, SwiftPay team. The PromptChain team brought a gun in a knife fight. Definitely. Highly recommend you guys try it out. And Fluid Finance, big overall grand prize winner. Now, the cool thing, again, when I said in the opening ceremony, we care about the cadence contracts and not about the pretty UI, Fluid Finance didn't even build a UI. They just wrote cadence code. They just wrote cadence contracts. And that was fine, right? They created 2 main contracts, one for options liquidity mining and one for protocol and lending. So one for lending and borrowing. Sorry, I read the wrong thing there. It was great to see just complex cadence code being written. I'd love to catch up with the team who wrote the Fluid Finance project to see what how their experience has been with cadence, and perhaps even I already sent this project to our to existing DeFi projects in our ecosystem to see what they think about it, as well as to our internal expert on DeFi. And if the team is interested, we'd love to continue the conversation and potentially, see what plans they have to continue building this. So congrats, Fluid Finance team, for winning 1st place. And thanks again to every project who submitted something. Unfortunately, we only had 5 slots. Again, we had 19 projects. A lot of them were worthy of a prize, but we just had to pick, 5 of them. So thank you, everyone who did submit a Flow project. And regardless of whether you won or not, again, please reach out to me, and I'd love to, hear your onboarding experience and see what we can do to make it smoother for you as an existing Flow builder, as well as future Flow builders. Thanks, guys.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Andrea, and thank you to the entire Flow team. To all the winners for the Flow bounties. And I just want to say that, there's a few additional perks I want to go over before we wrap up. So on top of the prize money, everybody who's here, everybody who participated, will be getting additional points, badges, and additional perks on Learn Web 3. So all the winners will be receiving 30,000 XP points along with an exclusive hackathon winner badge designed specially based on your project, based on this hackathon. So each of those will be a one of one. Anybody who submitted a project will be getting 10,000 XP and a hackathon submitter badge, which I continue to believe, regardless of whether you win a prize or not, if you did do a submission, that in itself is a pretty big deal. And in addition to that, all hackers who signed up but perhaps were not able to finish or submit their projects will be receiving 3K XP on Learn Web 3 along with hacker badges. Um, this does not include um, like bots and fake entries we got from those that were considered spam. But if you were a real human person and you tried but were not able to submit, you will be receiving hacker badges and XP for participation. Now, with that said, um, before we wrap up, before we go, big thank you again to everybody. Big thank you to all the sponsors, and stay tuned because, as I mentioned in the beginning, this is just the beginning. This was our first hackathon, and season 2 is coming, and season 2 is coming in the near future. So keep your eyes, keep your ears open, and we shall see you very, very soon for season 2 of this hackathon. Thank you, everybody, for making this a great experience. And once again, I want to bring up this slide. If your name is on here, if the name of your project is on here, big congratulations getting to this stage. Again, I would urge you, screenshot this, post on Twitter. This is a big dub in itself. So that's once again, thank you, everybody, all the hackers, all the sponsors, all the supporters, all the mentors, all the volunteers, everybody on the team. Thank you, everybody, for making this a great last few weeks. And we look forward to meeting all of you again shortly. And for the winners, we will be reaching out to you via email in the coming days to get started with that process. Until then, please be patient. We get through all of them, but yes, we will be reaching out and continue the process from there. Everybody else, congratulations once again, and thank you for coming. So yeah, thank you, everyone. See you in season 2, and have a great rest of your day, rest of your week, rest of your weekend, and enjoy. Cheers, everyone.